Can I order some fries?
Man, this guy's got next level patience. There's a lot of men that would have just given her the Sparta treatment.
This is Sparta! I'm trying my food, go away. Is that all you got?
You've got mine. Shut up.
You can get these now. You have to leave these. Give my phone. Give my phone.
Right, so everyone is asking for a story time. Went and sat down, got me food. Then there's a toilet there with a sign of out of order on. And these two girls, these lovely girls, walk in pyjamas and slippers. And they're trying to boot in the door. And they're going, can you not see the sign? It says out of order, darling. They come over to me and they kind of like sit on my table. So I gave her like a little nudge and saying, can you get off my table, please? And then she went crazy because I moved her away a bit. And she poured Oasis on my white t-shirt. She walked off a bit. I got up and you see in the video, I'm like, what the fuck have I done wrong? Then after that, they come back and I see she's above me with a drink in her hand like this. So I've grabbed the drink, squeezed it, poured it down, and ripped it out of her hand. Whilst I did that, she slapped me.
I can almost guarantee if they're acting like this, the dad never came back with the milk.
Hey, this is mad.
I saw when I pulled up as well.
Well, she got bunda, don't it? Yeah. That's mad. Nah, he ain't gonna bang her. He better not bang her, you know? Oh, shit. Hey, come, man. Come, man. Come. Oh, shit. You better not argue with that girl, though. She like she'll f*** him up, though.
Yeah, definitely.
This guy got nabbed. What's wrong with my man? Get the f*** van, bro. That's mad. What's going on, darling? You right, yeah? I saw that. You want to lift? I'm 100% of the road there, Philly. You alright, yeah?
You know, it looked like he was sending her to the streets, so I wouldn't go for a girl that was being sent to the streets. But you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. You know, it's crazy some of them are crying exactly like this when the war in Ukraine started, and then a few months later they was with other men.
It's an evil world we live in.
Hold on, we got another one. You tried to walk past them. They're not letting you in. Have a nice night.
She wouldn't accept being sent back to the streets, so they had to send her to jail.
Don't touch me.
There you go. Put your other arm.
I don't want you touching me. Honestly, I'm not getting in unless I have to wear it.
You have to get in, hon. You're fine.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
You're in your 20s. Don't hook up with that person you shouldn't be hooking up with. Dating in your 20s is messy. messy. Now is the time to give into the urges and desires so that later on you're not resenting yourself or some.
This is the worst advice you can give to young women. If you tell young women to do this, you're basically telling them to decrease their value, because the more they do this and the older they get, the lower their value gets in the dating market. Less men want them, and they're going to end up like these next women.
Is there anyone else out there in their 40s like me who feels kind of invisible? Like, I'm not as cute as I was in my 20s and 30s. I'm definitely not as fit as I was in my 20s and 30s. I don't have as much hair as I used to have. It's literally falling off like the top of my head.
You do become a little more invisible the older you get as a woman, unfortunately. I don't get asked out on a lot of dates. I never get asked out on dates. I don't know if it's being 55 in Los Angeles or if it's just a strange town.
What is the biggest confidence killer for women over 50? Men over 50. They never look at you anymore.
When I was 55, I felt like I was starting to fade. I felt like I was starting to go invisible. I felt dismissed. I felt ignored. I felt like I was washed up.
When I was 15, I started modeling, and it was a very hard thing to walk away from. Then around the age of 45, I started noticing that the way I was perceived was slightly different than what I had become used to. And then I would put photos of myself in bikinis. All of a sudden, I started getting the influx of, "Are you a little desperate there, Grandma?"
If I were to get married to a man, boo. But if I was to... Unfortunately, I still find men attractive, but we'll see how long that's going to last. But if I were to get married to a man, I would only be marrying a man who is putting land, properties, and assets in my name. Oh, sorry, what's funny? You know what, that's interesting that we're laughing about that, because it sounds ridiculous, right? The idea that a woman would want security when we know that men are unreliable. Not only are they unreliable, they are a woman's apex predator. That's right, the man you're laying with could kill you. And so when we are encouraging women to get married, we are encouraging women to step 1 inch closer to our death. Unless we are encouraging the women we are emboldening to get married to enter this decision with their best interest at heart. Yes, it is controversial to talk about money and assets and land and properties when discussing marriage, because we're taught to follow the distraction of love, romantic love. What about love? Well, this is all about love. The man who loves me will make sure that I am secure for the rest of my life. But unfortunately, most marriages are not structured or approached in that way. Women are taught to approach marriage from a place of leading with emotion. Again, that's to distract us. Because if we put our emotions aside and focus on the logic and the rationale and the reality of how will this benefit me, most women will not marry men. We will be in commune with each other and leave the men to fend for themselves.
Trying to manipulate men into putting all their properties and assets in your name by making out we're all predators and unreliable is only going to work for the dummies, you donut. And she's saying that men aren't reliable, neither are women. They're the ones that file for divorce more than the men. Pretty sure it's more common that the woman files for divorce and takes everything the man's got over the man actually ending the woman. And how is him putting his assets and property in your name going to help if the worst situation does happen like you're talking about? You're not really going to do much with it if you're not here.
Women's response to Millie Bobby Brown. 21 looking 40. Well, when you're 21 looking 34, what do you want us to say? Did he pick you? She's beautiful, but only 25? I'm 45 and she looks my age. She looks like she's 35. Isn't she only 20 to 21? She really does look 40. She looks like I'm in her 40s. She look awful and old, and it isn't just about growing up like she said. No, it's the stylization that make her look old and chip.
These are the same women that hated on Sydney Sweeney for doing that American Eagle ad. They hate feminine women.
Fuck you, mother of shit, bitch, mother of shit. I thought you were gonna do something amazing. Then you jumped 3 centimeters and flick the bottom of a net and give me my 4 seconds back. You did a video that set back women 456 years. You're the reason why the WNBA is $40 million in debt. Talking about pay me what I'm worth. Don't say that. Not only are you insane, you are in debt.
So do you feel like WNBA players should get paid more salary?
100%, yeah.
Why?
Because it's an underrated women's sport. As of like 2 years ago, until Andrew Reese and Caitlin Clark, they got into the system, I feel like that was not appreciated as much.
Do you know that last year the WNBA generated about $200 million or less, and the NBA generated over $10 billion? $10 billion. Where's that money gonna come from? Bruh.
Take it from the men, take it from the men, take it from the men.
But see, the thing is, the NBA is already donating to the WNBA, and they're already taking a loss. So what can they do to increase the viewership and make more people want to tune in and go to the games?
Sponsorships. Like, get women the deals and the sponsorships that they give the men.
When was the last time you guys went to a WNBA game to watch it and just support?
I would say 3 years ago for me. I was in college at that time.
I feel like that's one of the biggest ways that they can increase the salaries, that women have to start supporting women.
Yeah, and I bet she can't name more than 3 WNBA players.
That's a good angle there. Speaking of good angles, so I had a Bumble date last night, and I left at 4 a.m. this morning and just told her to lock up. Dude, she cleans my bathroom, makes my bed, and the kicker is she done all, like 90% of my laundry. And I hate doing laundry. So I don't know if I done something right, maybe done something wrong, maybe she felt sorry for me, or I get a second date, who knows, but that was definitely the best one ever.
I don't know if it's a massive green flag or a bit creepy, but we'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I reckon she probably likes him, and she's trying to show that she's wifey material. Or she's just a lunatic that's massively OCD.
Single man in the gym and you have a gym crush, this is your sign to go talk to them. Just come talk to me. It's not that hard. Put on your big boy pants, tell her she's pretty, tell her she's strong, just figure it out.
How do I help you?
Just lift it. Help, 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 Pim, Pim, help, help, Pim, help. I'm joking. I'm so sorry.
Man, the poor girl's never coming back to the gym again.
I could not resist, so I had to look it up. From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence. Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
The women that are meant to be loving the women the most are letting the team down. Who would have thought it? You never try and change her. If that's where she belongs, that's where she'll always belong.
It is decided.
And somebody comes and asks a question about side chicks, why is it always so negative? And why is it like, oh, you guys are wrong or whatever? That man doesn't love you. That man's not going to leave his wife.
There's an argument that sometimes the side chick get the best of the man.
And I do.
Okay. Oh, my God. Are you a proud side chick? Maybe you need to fast so you can get that spiritual demon off of you. I'm telling you.
Hey, oh, shit, listen. Hey, you can get a card game.
Being loud and proud of being someone's second choice is crazy to me, but each to their own. And he was never seen again. It's the same as this next fella.
Any dangerous goods inside the bags? Any lithium batteries, electronics, flammable items, sir?
Only one.
She's the dangerous goods?
Can cheating be justified?
No.
If she cheats.
She belongs to the streets.